was at where Garcia was training and Jose Lopez.
Okay.
Josito Lopez was training. That's where I would go and spar as well. And then when we seen them there, they told us that they moved here, so that's how we started training with them. And then sometimes they'll have camps in Oxnard, so I would go over there, have training camps with them whenever they would go. If not, I'll just have my training camps here with Mikey and Big G. But when I had training camps out there, I would stay out there. So I'll just drive back and forth.
I'm sure that was the right decision, right?
Yeah.
You get to train with world champions, with experienced people. Obviously, Robert, a fighter himself, world champion himself.
Yeah, good people, very good people. Especially the first times I went to Oxnard, Robert let me stay at his house. You know, so he didn't really do that to too many fighters. Well, I don't know fighters at that time that were staying at his house, but they treated me like family, and they welcomed me. They treated me good. Very good people.
What would you say the biggest difference between the RGBA and then the Mayweather gym? What's the biggest difference in your opinion for you?
It's different.
Okay.
But I just feel more comfortable here. It's like even being with Latinos is more comfortable. And there it's like kind of fighting everybody versus everybody. It's like, you know, it's not like a real solid team. Here it's a solid team.
Okay. You feel like more like the camaraderie?
Yeah, everybody's like united.
Yeah.
You know? So everybody here helps each other and they work with each other. It's cool. It's like very good.
Okay, so Neno, you were at the Mayweather camp. Obviously, we know that name, the dog house comes out. How true was that? And were you ever in some dog sparring?
No, I was never in those sparrings, but I witnessed them, and it was a good sparring. I think it was Caleb Plant and Kevin Newman sparring. Okay. They're good. Yeah. They're very good fighters.
One of the most famous ones that comes out of that is the Errol Spence versus Mayweather. Were you there to witness it?
Nah, I didn't see it.
No? What did you hear about it? Was Errol? I know Errol was young. Mayweather was, I believe, already retired.
Yeah, so he was coming back.
Okay.
He was coming back, and he wasn't like really in his groove, like all the way back. And Errol was more active, so he did a little bit better.
Okay, Errol did a little bit better?
Yeah.
Was he? Do you remember the age he was? Was he like 23, 24?
No, but I know one thing that Floyd has told me. He said, I have bad days in sparring. I could even get my ass kicked in sparring. But when it's time, when the lights are on and I have to perform in real fights, I always win. Yeah. You know, so that's when it matters. I have gotten my ass kicked here. I used to spar Mikey. He used to put in work against me. Like I used to get beat up. It happens. But Mikey's Mikey. He's good. Yeah. But when it's time to fight, those sparrings make me better. Yeah. You know, so when I fight somebody not as caliber of him, I did really good. Yeah. You know. So sometimes sparring, you make mistakes and you learn from it. That's why the team and the coaches help you learn from that, and you get better.
Yeah. As a fan of boxing, where do you think you rate Mayweather?